Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for No Time to Die. It's the latest James Bond film starring Daniel Craig. So, as always, I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the furry. So to start off with the furry, there isn't any. Moving on. So, this movie is set within the Daniel Craig Bond universe, and there are a variety of other people that you could claim star in it, but really it's Daniel Craig and then a bunch of other characters that, I personally don't think have enough screen time to call them starring. But if you've seen the other James Bonds with Daniel Craig leading up to this one, a lot of those characters return in a way that makes sense. And then, of course, there's always some new characters that come in. Let me just say that Ana de Armas, I think I'm saying her name right, she's in this, and ooh, I want to see more of her. She was awesome in Blade Runner 2049, and she was so awesome in this movie. I hope to see more of her in more action movies. That'll be awesome. So, what I will say about this one is that I went into it not having watched Spectre since the first time I watched it in theaters. So, I don't want to say lost, but I feel like I would have gotten more out of it if I had just recently rewatched Spectre, or maybe some summary thereof to try and get some of the things. Because, it's not like I completely forgot about all the characters, but some of the feelings behind some of the things going on, just wasn't feeling it initially. This movie is 2 hours and 43 minutes long. This review will be shorter than that, but it will be longer than some of my normal reviews. So I will say that some movies that are this long feel this long. This movie does not. After about, I'm guessing was the first half an hour, it felt like the first hour, but I think it was only the first half an hour. After that, enough things happened that I got into it and I liked it, and the rest of the movie did not feel too slow. So at the end of the movie, I didn't feel like it had been a 2 hour and 43 minute movie. So yeah. What I will say is that they did also get more into Bond gadgets, not to Die Another Day level or Pierce Brosnan level, but they had when Casino Royale happened, he had basically a anti-heart attack kit, and that's basically it. When you get to here, he has a few more gadgets, but still, I think a lot of those just come from a reasonable expectation, given the advances in technology that are available to just regular people that a spy or somebody of what his mission is would have a little bit better, So I thought it worked. And what I will say is that, I really liked Casino Royale, and I really liked Quantum of Solace. I know Quantum of Solace was apparently not the most popular of the Craig films, but I liked them. I liked Quantum of Solace especially. I personally didn't super care for Skyfall. They set up the organization of Quantum in Quantum of Solace, and then they were like, we're going to do something totally different in Skyfall. I know a lot of other people like Skyfall. I didn't. And then, from an outside the universe perspective, I know that MGM or whoever owns Bond finally got back the rights to the Spectre organization, so they were like, oh yeah, Quantum, but not really, but actually Spectre, because Spectre is cooler from the books and or the old Sean Connery movies. Yeah! I didn't care about that. I thought that they could have just kept on going with Quantum, and that would have been fine. So, like I said, I didn't really care for Spectre, but I think it's important to watch those if you haven't watched them ever. You should watch them leading up to this one, because I don't think that they'll do another Daniel Craig Bond film after this. I think that it kind of wraps up his storyline nicely. So I don't foresee them doing another one. I think that if you like Daniel Craig and you like the Bond films, watch this one, because I think this is a good way to round out that storyline that all of the other films have been making and building up to. So yeah, and it was a fun time. They clearly had a budget. I will say, on the negative side, I think this movie was supposed to come out in 2020, early 2020 or mid 2020, and then pandemic happened, and so then it just came out this weekend, and it was pretty clear that there were some rewrites, reshoots, rejiggering around of things, just based on world events. So I can kind of forgive them for feeling like they needed to do that, but it made things a little clunky a couple of times, but not enough to ruin the experience. So, yeah, I would say that if you like James Bond, or if you've liked any of the Daniel Craig movies, watch this one. You're going to have a good time. Alrighty. That's all I have for this one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.